This has gotten damn ridiculous. Everywhere I look, television, Facebook, even my private email, I am inundated with politicians asking me for money. and I know that my few dollars are not going to mean very much to them. They need big bucks. And the other things that I see all over the place are cheap slogans, hate speech, lies about the opposition, and propaganda. Nowhere is there an honest debate between two different visions of our nation's future. Nobody has taken the time to explain to me why electing them will enhance my human rights and create a better world for my children and grandchildren. Why is this? Because elections in America today are not about choosing the best civil servants to work for us in Washington or state capitol or wherever. They are about money and propaganda. And Donald Trump may not be the brightest human being, but is certainly really, really good at finding and seizing dishonest opportunities. He has figured this out. And he has been taking advantage of our broken electoral system in his effort to ruin our democracy. Now, a couple years ago, despite all his shenanigans, the Don actually lost an election. Yes, he did lose it. And so he tried to take over our government by violence. Of course, that didn't work. So now he has gone back to taking advantage of our broken electoral system and using money and propaganda to replace our democratic system with a Trumpian dictatorship. Now, in another much longer video that is called Conduct People's Campaigns, I offer some analysis of the problem with our system of elections and solutions. And I'm not going to go into all that now. Just basically, I think the problem is this. Candidates are always pursuing campaign funds. We got a plutocracy. The fact that large corporations and wealthy aristocrats are able to corrupt elected officials, and the purchase price of political speech. You have got to pay a whole lot just to get your message heard. So to fix this, I recommend that we forbid fast starts. That means limit the time of the campaign. Forcefully restore funding, let's pay for it in different ways, and facilitate free forums. Have real debates between the candidates. And of course, it would be great if we could make that happen instantly, but we can't. And we've got an election coming up this year. So, how do you cut through the propaganda and the hate speech? Well, this year and probably in 2 years from now, the choice is pretty clear. If we want to have free and fair elections in the future, we must overcome the unfair advantage which our broken electoral system gives to potential dictators like Donald Trump, and vote against any candidate who supports that authoritarian vision for our future. No matter how much money the Don spends to spread lies on television and memes on the internet, we know his plans. He wants to make sure that no one but himself can win any future elections, and we know his ideals. And they are anti-democratic and anti-American. So let's start this October by sending an overwhelming message that we want free and fair elections by voting against anybody who supports the dictatorship of the Don and the lies about his lost election. And that's not going to be easy, because they're going to try to keep us from voting if they think we're voting against them. But we got to just go out there and get it done. And then let's hold the next Congress responsible for fixing this damned broken system. Thank y'all for your attention. Hope it's been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it, and well, I hope you'll join me again sometime. All of my videos are available at www.daffwold.com.